So hello and welcome back. Just a quick video here to show you or introduce you to the scripting functions of Blender, which is our graphic modeling tool. In past videos, or I got other videos, I'm not sure what order they'll come out in, but in other videos I got the installation process and the setup of the Python environment so that we can actually write our scripts inside of Blender. And going forward now, I'm going to show you what the point of all this is, first of all. So I'll show you a quick demonstration of what it looks like to have a script running in Blender. And then basically I'll just walk you through the reasons why we might do it. So first I'll set up the environment, then I'll launch Blender. I'm using an alias, which is just a short like a one-line command or whatever. You can set aliases to whatever you want, and it just saves you having to write a whole long set of instructions in a terminal command line like I'm doing. You can set them up visually in the desktop too. I just choose not to do it. But if you have any questions about it, just look up ALIAS in Bash scripting for Linux. I'm not sure what the equivalent analog might be in Windows, but I'm sure you can automate stuff in Windows too. I've just never really done it other than like DOS, but I don't think Bash scripting's any easier. It's pretty much the exact same thing as writing a command line in terminal, because that's just a Bash command. But anyway, so just to start off here, I'm going to quickly draw up a script that just makes random numbers, random integers, and to do that I'm going to import the randint module, and from that I'm going to set location data and information that I'm going to plug into a loop, and with that loop I'm going to create a whole bunch of objects, and with those objects they're going to pop onto the stage once I run the script. And then I'll switch into a camera view and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Like the reason why I want to visualize my data through Python in Blender is because I'll be writing my machine learning algorithms in Python anyway. And if I can convert those visually into a graphics engine or a 3D render engine like Blender, you can actually use a camera or some type of first-person view and float around and look through all the objects and see how they interact, how they cluster, and how they group together, and where their boundaries sort of cross over one another, as opposed to just getting the algorithm to do it on its own through the data and then just tell you through graphs and stuff, which aren't nearly as intuitive. And moving forward with it, I can also apply materials and colors and different types of effects for like surface materials too. So I'll show you all that after, but this is just a quick demonstration of like the point and how it applies to our machine learning sciences. And then for the rest of the video, I'm going to go through a more in-depth script so you can see how it's more useful in, like, say, writing a report or doing some types of presentation or something like that, because you can just, I'm going to make a chart that pops up a three-dimensional block or a histogram, and then from that, from just the numbers that we enter in for values for our histogram, it'll create a 3D rendered model, basically, based on whatever numbers we put in. So it's versatile and it's reusable and it's practical. So that'll be the rest of the video. So for starters, you just get a visual sense of what scripting in Blender looks like. And then after that, I'll go into a slightly more complicated code, but this one won't be a coding video. That's why I'm classifying it under the tools section. It's just to introduce you to Blender, the program itself. And we'll get into Python scripting shortly. But I'm going to keep on with JavaScript for a little while just so we get the fundamentals of like data types and structures and functions and everything under our belt. And then we'll slide into Python and data sciences thereafter. So hope you enjoy. Thanks.
Bye.